All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, Niger Watch family. How are you guys doing today? Please help us to share this video. It's very important video that everybody must hear. Everybody must watch this video to know what is currently going on in Edo State. In Benin City right there, you know, as you can see on my thumbnail or my rather title, I said Governor Obaseki's government exposed further. Do you know why? Government, this is not relating to him alone. Government is a body. Yes, it's within them, you know, that this is happening in those states. Please help us to share because we don't have enough people watching us right now. You know, how you guys doing, my people? How you guys doing today? Happy weekend to every one of you. Happy Saturday to you all. I can see my brother left his I'm also right there. Thanks for joining us. Mommy, the Aspera mother of all. Good morning to every one of you. Thank you very much for joining us. I can see Osara Daddy joining us right here. Good morning to you. I can see Osman Kano. Thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate you so much. Someone is already calling in. We cannot take calls. I'm not sure. I like to deliver my message before taking calls. Please, no distraction. You know, yes, my people, we need to talk about this. I want you all to see what the sickle cell patients are currently facing in those states, right there in Benin City. This will baffle every one of you that's going to watch this video, that's currently watching this video, that will play back this video later on. This is what they are currently facing right now. I can see Best to SARS right there with your social metal TV. Thanks for joining us. Angela Amufua, thank you very much. Good morning to every one of you and happy weekend. Yes, we need to talk about this before anything else. It's very important video that you are going to be watching right now. What the sickle cell patients are facing in Edo State, what the Edo State government are doing to them, what the so-called nurse or doctor are doing to them as well. You know, it's very pathetic. If you have a heart, you should know that this is a very pathetic video. Please help us to share and let's take it from here. I will analyze it as it goes. Thank you very much, Vero. I can see you right there. God bless you. God bless every one of you. Please help us to share. We don't have much watching us. This video is supposed to go far. It's supposed to go far for the Edo State government to know that we are watching, for the governor of Edo State to know what its people are doing. Because Governor Obaseki might not be aware of this, but we need to talk about it so that we can draw his attention to what is currently happening within his own cabinet. Thank you, my people. Let's listen to this.
see, as you can see, it's already 4 o'clock, and the sickle cell clinic, aspect of it inside the sickle cell center has closed. You can see all the beds are empty, unlike the other video we made, unlike the previous video we made when their services was in section. So the skeletal work they do here starts from 8 according to them, but if you come by that 8, you will see no medical personnel on ground until 10 o'clock. But once it is 3 o'clock, they've all gone. As you can see, it's just after 4 now. The people that were here since have been discharged, and all of them have gone home. Nobody here again. You can see this part of blood. Somebody took it. After taking this part of blood, that person is asked to go home.
There was one more patient also.
Whereas it is not supposed to be like that. After running.
All right, people, like I said before, I'm going to be analyzing as we watch this video. You know, what they are talking about right here, that the sickle cell hospital, the workers, or rather the nurse and doctors who's supposed to be there looking after these patients, they're supposed to resume work 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. till maybe 5. Another person supposed to take over from them by 5 p.m. till 8 a.m. in the morning to look after these patients. But what is currently happening here right now is that the sickle cell doctors and nurses, instead of them resuming work at 8 a.m., they come at 10 a.m., anyhow they like. By 3 p.m. or before 3 p.m., they have left, they have gone home. It means the sickle cell patients should look after themselves. Some of them are forcefully discharged that go home. Do not go die for your matter. That is what is currently going on right now. We are revealing more because this is what we are currently doing to expose these governments, you know, to expose them. In case the reason why I'm not blaming Obaseki 100% now, because you cannot expect the governor to be everywhere at the same time. But we are exposing the government. For Governor Obaseki to see this video, I want him to be disappointed. I want him to take actions over these so-called doctors and nurses. Right? I want us to watch this further.
Of this blood, the patient is supposed to stay back and relax to observe his or herself if there will be further medications or not. They have gone home. Nobody here again. You can see this part of blood. Somebody took it. After taking this part of blood, that person is asked to go home.
There was one more patient also.
Whereas it is not supposed to be like that. After running of this blood, the patient is supposed to stay back and relax to observe his or herself if there will be further medications or not. Should in case this person that has taken this blood got home now and he or she has complications or reactions to this blood, what would be the solution? What will be the take of that person? What will be the fate of that person? How is that person going to survive it when the emergencies arises at night? And sickle cell problem, most especially, comes at night. The crisis of sickle cell comes at night.
And the crisis of sickle cell comes at night all over the world. All over the world. That is why they need 24 hours attendance. And the reason why we went far to expose this Governor Obaseki's administration right now is that in case he's not aware, that means he's paying for invisible doctors. He's paying for invisible nurses, right? Who are not actually working. But they normally sign that they are on duty. Sickle cell patients are there. Nobody is actually looking after them. You are going to hear more on what is currently going on right now. In fact, this gentleman talking now is talking with risk, but you have to, because he knows that Nobody will live forever. This is what is not their fault. The sickle cell patients is not their fault to be like that. For me, the nurses, the doctors, they should not only sack them, they should be sent to jail if the government are active enough. But what are we going to hear later? Although, let's continue to listen to this.
Be the take of that person? What would be the fate of that person? How is that person going to survive it when the emergencies arises at night? And sickle cell problem, most especially, comes at night. The crisis of sickle cell comes at night when the system of the body is finally relaxed. That is where the sickle cell crisis generates and trigger up. So I don't just know what this is all about. That Edo State Sickle Cell Center has been taken over by the Central Hospital relating to the usage of the maternity department of Central Hospital. I don't know what this means. So that is the reason why we are calling for all well-meaning Nigerians to come to our rescue. Our people are dying on a daily basis. Many of them can no longer leave their house because they have attended one quack or the other. Some are paralyzed. Some are in the wheelchair. But if they want to say, they will say we don't take care of ourselves. Are we not doing it for ourselves, or the government have to do it for us? According to the World Health Organization, they said where this case is more prevalent, there must be a special center. And that is the reason why this sickle cell center is situated here in Edo State at GRA. Every other state have their sickle cell centers and they are functioning well. I don't know the reason why Edo State one is something else. So please, we are calling on all well-meaning Nigerians to come to our rescue, to rescue us from this menace, to free us from this crisis that the government has put us to. Thank you.
Sir, is the sickle cell department, is it under the Ministry of Health?
Yeah. Yes. Sickle cell center is under the Ministry of Health by law.
Okay. Because
the Ministry of Health regulates health issues in the state, and that is the reason why the sickle cell board was set up. But for a very long time now, the sickle cell board has been scrapped because the government has failed to inaugurate any board in Edo State.
Okay, on the state level.
Yes, on the state level, they have not inaugurated any board. So there is no existing sickle cell board as we speak. But it is through the sickle cell board that will now have relation with the Ministry of Health, whereby the source for fund to give out subvention from the government through the board to run the sickle cell center. That is what it has been before now. But since the board is not in place, the Ministry of Health is in charge of the health sector, and they are supposed to do everything concerning the sickle cell health.
How many rooms do you have here?
Before now, we used to have the male medical ward and the female medical ward upstairs. Why this mini room now used to be
where we are standing right now.
The emergency room.
Yes.
And this emergency room was somewhere at the other end. Okay. Why this particular room was the boardroom office. So they moved the emergency ward to the boardroom office. And the upstairs in particular, the male and medical ward, including the sickle cell club office, has been taken over by the Ministry of Health, by Central Hospital.
So as we are speaking now, as we are talking to me now, this is the only room left for sickle cell.
This is the only room left for sickle cell, for both male, female, and children.
Just this room we have.
Just this 9 beds.
How many beds here?
9 beds.
Let people count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 9 beds.
Yes.
One
And
farm,
the vehicles we used to have here before that functions as ambulance and the other one serves as our awareness campaign vehicle.
Yes.
Was taken away by the state government long ago that they want to replace it with a new one. Really, the vehicles was replaced and they are lying fallow at the government house. They did not bring those vehicles back to us. The replaced vehicles are in government house as we speak. We don't really know what this government made for us. That is the reason why we are calling on all critical.
All right, my people, you guys are seeing what is currently going on in Edo State, right? We've decided to leave roads infrastructure, although we cried for so long for road infrastructures and all that. If you're following us for a while, you know that we put this government under pressure in terms of dilapidated roads across Benin City. I'm sorry if I'm not mentioning the whole Edo State. Like I've always said before, the stuff that I can pay for is what I'm currently paying for. So we focus more in Benin City. Right. Now the government actually, to give him credit, he started working on them, which I'm very happy with that. Now we want to go into the health sector. Check what is happening now with the sickle cell patients. In this room, they have 9 beds. It means in the whole Edo State, we have only 9 beds for sickle cell patients. My people, more they listen, though. More they listen, more they reason and well. In the whole Edo State, we have only 9 beds for sickle cell patients. Only 9 beds for sickle cell patients. And I'm not going to speak further because there are still more revelation that you all are going to see on this video of how many nurses and how many doctors they have that is looking after these sickle cell patients. You see, the question is, our government, do they care about those that have disabilities or those that are sick in our country? It's a big question. Because you that is watching me now, that will criticize me later for going far to expose this, you don't know what your health might be tomorrow. If you live abroad, thank God for your life. But what about those that live in Nigeria? Those that live in Edo State, if they're fall sick, how do you expect them to survive? This is why we went far to reveal this to the whole world. Please, for those of you in Obaseki's WhatsApp, I've shared it to his WhatsApp. Please help us to share. Copy the link. Go dump her for a WhatsApp. In case my internet was interrupted there. I think we are back right now. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, just tell me yeah. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me so we can move on. The internet will. All right. We're struggling with internet right now. Maybe they don't want this to be discussed. I don't know, but I think we'll be fine. I have different alternative here, so don't worry. We are going to move on with this. Yes, my people, I would like us to listen further to what is currently happening in Edo State to our sickle cell patients. Let's listen to this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 9 beds.
Yes. And the vehicles we used to have here before that functions as ambulance and the other one serves as our awareness campaign vehicle.
Yes.
Was taken away by the state government long ago, that they want to replace it with a new one. Really, the vehicles was replaced and they are lying fallow at the government house. They did not bring those vehicles back to us. The replaced vehicle are in government house as we speak. We don't really know what this government made for us. That is the reason why we are calling on all critical stakeholders, relevant authorities that are close to the government, to sway into this matter and free us from this menace from the state government.
It's a very sad situation. How many doctors do we have attending to this issue? I want to be clear on that. How many doctors do we have
are in the position to answer.
are in this session?
We have 1 doctor
Okay.
and 2 matron, 3 nurses.
3 nurses.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
List of meetings with the commissioner for health,
Yes.
the CMD Central Hospital,
Yes.
and the permanent secretary
Yes.
Central Hospital regarding this matter. Even before they came in to overtake this place, we had series of meetings with them when we noticed that they were coming. So in that meeting, we even said, okay, if we allow them to come, they should give us a written note regarding to their stay, because they say it is going to be temporary. Should the case they stay longer than the 6.
All right, my people, I have to interrupt you again once more. Please understand with me. As you heard from one of the patients right there, that they only have 1 doctor and 2 or 3 nurses, and they have 2 matron. That's it in the whole Edo State. Maybe, I repeat, maybe Governor Obaseki is paying for 20 doctors. Who knows? Maybe he's paying for 100 doctors. Who knows? But according to the patients are saying now, they have only 1 doctor, 2 or 3 nurses, and 2 matron that is looking after all the sickle cell patients in Edo State as we speak. What a shame. Please copy this link. Go put on for Governor Obaseki WhatsApp. I've done it. I think it will be more better if more people do the same thing, so that his attention can be drawn to this. As I speak right now, I will rather say the governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki, is not aware. We can only label him that is aware if we wait between now to the next 3 weeks. There's no actions taken. Then we'll come back with a different voice, with different actions. But at the moment, let's blame the whoever that is working there. If it's a doctor or nurse, matron, I don't care. They are paying for them. They are not doing the job. The time they're supposed to start work, they are not there. I don't know. How long are we going to continue like this? Let's listen further.
Take this place, we had series of meetings with them when we noticed that they were coming. So in that meeting, we even said, okay, if we allow them to come, they should give us a written note regarding to their stay, because they say it is going to be temporary. Should the case they stay longer than the 6 months that they said they are going to stay on the temporary, we will have something to hold on to as the effect of that letter, which they agreed initially. We also told them that we will need a mail and medical ward reserved for us, as far as to our pharmacy session and all of that, which they agreed to. But later when they came in, they overtook everywhere. They even broke down our perimeter fence, linking it to Obe Nursing compound, and they started erecting different kind of illegal structures inside of this compound. We asked them about it. They said they are all temporary. Then we kept our fingers crossed. We told them about the 24 hours medical services. They say yes, that when they are fully on ground, they will recall the 24 hours medical services. We said okay, no problem. Since it is a bargain and it is an agreement that we are going to reach into, then people should put it in writing. They said they will do. Till now, we did not see any writing from them, and what we are seeing is just this 9-space bed room that they have given to us.
Servicing the whole state across the 18 local government.
And as a chief spokesman to the Sickle Cell Club, who is in control and in charge of relating to relevant authorities regarding sickle cell matters in the state,
Yes.
they have now denied my access to reach them. I could not reach them again in any meeting. They have denied me from reaching them. They have shut all doors against us. They have not accepted any of our members to come into a meeting with them again since they came out with this deceptive options that they are into. So they deceived us anyway. They deceived us to come in to exhibit what they have in their mind that they want to exhibit. Before now, I was saying it is the Ministry of Health.
Yes.
But now, the Ministry of Health are indirectly saying it is the state government that has given them such directive to take over the Sickle Cell Center. That is the reason why we are calling on Governor Obaseki to address this issue before it will blow into a snowball. Because we cannot just wait and keep our finger crossed for this long. There will be the time we are going to wait if we see that our patient is not working. If we run out of patients, we will come out in the street en masse and have us killed by these people, so that we will know that they just kill us by themselves. It is no longer the sickness that is killing us, it is the government that is killing us directly. I think it will soon get to that stage.
Thank you very much, sir. Your name, sir?
I'm Comrade Charles Edigin,
Okay.
the interim president, the president of a Sickle Cell Club, not interim.
Okay.
I'm the elected incumbent president of the Sickle Cell Club.
I think with this, we need to speak with the relevant authority, especially the Honorable Commissioner of Health, to know the reason behind this action, the reason why they are trying to assassinate Nigerians for just no reason. So we'll just do that and hear their own side of the story. I will proceed. But for we, apart from running this media-ish thing, we are human rights and we just advocate for good governance. As a Nigerian, we have a right to demand for our right at any stage. And I also believe that it's a right and not a privilege. We are using this medium to appeal to the conscience of the relevant authority to rise up to their responsibility. They are Nigerians, they do not make themselves. And the collective responsibility of governance is the responsibility of governance to rise up to their responsibility. Because one of the promise and some of the oaths they took is to protect lives and property. You can't be in a government and decide to strangle the good people of the state. At any case, for me, this is a pure case of assassination. There is no two ways about that. And I'm also appealing to traditional rulers who have always been keeping quiet when things are going wrong in this state. We owe you people too much respect. You people should also return the same respect to us when things are hard with us. When we call upon you people, you must be by the side of people. I keep on saying, time to time number, you can't reign as a traditional father over dead persons. It's not possible. Without the people, no seat will be relevant, and that is clear. We are appealing to you people that you should save those soldiers who are giving you your due respect. We are appealing to Governor Obaseki. Please, if you are not aware, don't say you are not aware, because this video, I'm pushing it to you directly. Osadion Ogie, you are also on notice. Our brothers, our sisters are dying. This room is not enough to a room with 9 beds is not enough to serve across the 18 local government of brothers and sisters who are sufferers of this sickle cell thing. We are begging you, we are begging the name of God. Well, sir, like we said, we'll get back to the appropriate authority and also hear from them.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And you see, let me quickly chip this one in.
Yes.
Where my suspicion came.
Yes.
Because it was like 3 years ago, I have the newspaper, it was on Punch newspaper, when the governor came to celebrate with us on the World Sickle Cell Day.
Yes.
He boldly said to us in that meeting that his government is ready to take care of sickle cell sufferers in Edo State. That is, he will make sure that he's going to do everything possible within his power to make sure sickle cell problem is minimized in Edo State. And he promised to renovate this place massively and equip it very nice, that it will be of our comfort, which he did. Really, he did. And that was when he replaced those vehicles that are in government house. It was the time of the then commissioner of health, Dr. Okundia. That was when he did all those things. The newspaper is with me. I will bring it out soon.
Okay.
But it now baffles me. After all the massive renovation and everything,
yes,
the Ministry of Health is now taking over the center, using it as an alternative accommodation for Central Hospital. What does that mean? What does that mean? They have pegged their signboard outside there, tagging it as a temporary site.
Yes.
If it is a temporary site, why will they take over everywhere entirely and erecting illegal structures in the compound, leaving us to this nice space of bed? How can that be? Meaning the governor has deceived us, renovated this place, and waiting the Central Hospital to take over the center. That is what I think, in my own opinion. That is what I think. And the new commissioner of health is not helping matters. She's interested in taking over the sickle cell center, using it as an alternative accommodation for Central Hospital permanently. That is what she's doing. That is what she's doing.
Sir, can we also go through and see? Can we see all those structures raised?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can go and see them.
Okay. This is the only fan serving this office.
All right, my people, as you can see right there on the screen, this fan that you are seeing right now is the only fan inside this room that is serving the 9 patients. Okay, the only fan, no AC. Governor Obaseki renovated this building for their own selfish interests. Listen, he did, he promised, he did. But the hidden truth, he didn't talk about it. He didn't. But after the renovation, they started using the premises for something else. All right? We cannot continue like this to be deceiving ourselves. Governor Obaseki might not be aware of everything that is happening right here, but partially is aware. He knew what he's doing. Let's move on, my people. Wahala.
Raised.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can go and see them.
Okay. This is the only fan serving this office. Just imagine.
You see, this lobby now leads to this corridor.
Yes.
There was a perimeter fence here, so they broke it down, making it to Obaseki clinic.
Okay.
Before, you can see the outrages. This is the corridor.
Okay.
This fence was closed here, so they broke it and linked it to this other side.
Okay.
Obaseki. Okay. If you come outside here now, through this place, you can see the temporary structure. Let us take here first.
Okay.
If I take some temporary structure here. You can see
Yeah.
this building was not here.
Okay.
It's one of the temporary structures they have put in place. There is another one outside there.
And that corner.
On that corner,
There's
that
another one outside here.
Okay.
And that corner.
And that temporary structure there.
So I'm going
There's
to take it
another
round. I just want us to, how do we?
And let us take it round. Let's
Okay,
follow
okay.
it. Let's follow it.
Go carry phone now. You the charger, not be fix you the charger. You never phone.
Yes, this structure was not here before.
Okay, this very one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, my people, I have to pause it right there to draw your attention to something. As you can see, there's air condition in their offices. The selfish doctors and nurses have air condition in their office, but the sickle cell room, no air condition. You see how wicked these people are. They have air condition in their offices, but in where they dump the sickle cell patients, there's only one fan there. Let's move on.
This structure was not here before.
Okay, this very one.
Yes.
Okay.
This very one was not here before. They erected it. And there's other one at that front. Got another structure here.
Okay.
This one was not here before. Except that one that was painted white.
Okay.
This one was not here before. So, look at that structure. You can see they have a central hospital ambulance here.
Okay.
The sickle cell don't have. The sickle cell don't have. The old ones we were managing was taken away by the government in the guise of replacing it with another one. And the new ones they have replaced is still in the government house.
Lying fallow there.
Lying fallow there as we speak. So I don't really know what is wrong. We don't know. Our people are dying on daily basis because of this crisis.
Before, let's not forget, how many patients of sickle cell visit this center on daily basis?
Sir, I can say I will not be able to count it. But because of the untold hardship they have suggested us
Yes.
to, you can see our case notes out there.
Okay.
Let me take you to the place. Just
Okay.
picture the case note, then let them count the numbers of case notes that are there.
Okay.
Before now, you will not be able to capture this case notes because they were secure. Now they are outside. You can see them. Look at the numbers of case notes. You understand?
Yes.
If you take the number.
All right, Nigeria's family, Nigerians, Edolite all over the world. You can see on these files you're seeing here represent individuals, right? It means they have only one small room and 9 beds for all these files you are seeing right here. It means this man is that honest to the extent is not mentioning no figure. He wants you to see it yourself. It means what they are trying to say here right now is that the number of patients who visit this site daily or weekly, whatever, is a lot in that single room with only 9 beds and 1 fan in Edo State, Benin City, GRA. I beg. I see say we will not get like for this video. I don't know why. I don't know whether I want to make a beg for like for this kind of video. I don't just know. Now only 3 people share this video. Only 3. I don't know why. Maybe una still want to make a beg to share this video. It's very sad. Sometimes I ask if we are the problem of ourselves. I don't know. But in most cases, that's what it looks like. It looks like we are the problems of ourselves. I didn't come on air to ask anybody money before we went for this investigation. I do this all myself. All I always ask for, share. You'll be looking at me. Like, you'll be looking at me. Let's continue. I want you all to see this.
The numbers of case notes that are there.
Okay.
Before now, you will not be able to capture this case notes because they were secure. Now they are outside.
Yeah,
You can see them. Look at the numbers of case notes. You understand?
Yes.
If you take the numbers of case notes here, then you know the population of sufferers that are attending this place.
The numbers are actually.
Yeah. Before you cannot see this case, they were strong here, they were kept intact. But now look at, come and look at this locker here. They didn't lock it. Look at case notes. Look at case notes. Look at case notes.
The commissioner for health in Edo State should be arrested with immediate velocity. Yes, I and Nigeria family, we demand for the commissioner of health in Edo State should be stripped from his present position or our position. I don't know who they are. After stripping them, they should be arrested. Except Governor Obaseki want to pay a deaf ear to this. Then we are coming back again. At the moment, I will not blame the governor. Like I said, let's assume he's not aware. Let's just assume he's not aware. Let's continue.
Look at case notes.
What's the deal now?
Look at case notes.
I'm not achieved.
Look at case notes.
It's really painful.
The other locker here. Okay, this one is locked. So you can see it's not even locked. Look at case notes.
And this note is for individual persons.
Yes, for individual persons. They have closed now, otherwise maybe the person at this session would not have allowed us to see them. So you see, you can see.
You guys don't be surprised in the next couple of days or weeks that they sack this man. It's not new, but don't be surprised. We'll also let you know. Because this man is revealing a lot of secrets right here. Obviously, the Commissioner for Health in Edo State would never be happy with him. I cannot mention Governor Obaseki for now until our further investigations. But obviously, the Commissioner for Health will not be happy with this man, Mr. Charles. So don't be surprised if the breaking news next time is already sacked. The man told us that he's ready to even come on air to talk to us. If you want to invite him, that we all have only one life to live. This is what is happening in Benin City under Governor Obaseki's watch. It's happening. When we talk sometimes, if this government cares about the people, some of you attack us. Some of you always counter us by saying, oh, leave Governor Obaseki out of this. No, we will leave our father out of this, not Obaseki. Our father, including myself, all of us, we could leave them out of the, not Obaseki. Because now our papa now is signed, now he's sworn an oath to protect lives and property. With what you are seeing right now, are they actually protecting the lives of our sickle cell patients? Tell me. When we speak, so say, no, Naija was not like Obaseki. Naija was not like Oshomole. Naija was not like this. Naija was not. We say it how it is here. If it sounds bitter to you, it's up to you. Quote me wrong if I've ever deceived you on this media. Expose me if I've ever deceived you with any kind of articles, in any kind of videos. Then take me to court. I dare Governor Obaseki today to take me to court. I dare the selfish, heartless, wicked, devilish, the Commissioner for Health in Edo State to take me to court. Commissioner for Health in Edo State must be sacked. Everybody hashtag on that on the comment section. He or she must be sacked. As I speak right now, I don't even know the name. The commissioner must be sacked. All the nurses, there's only two nurses and one doctor. All of them must be sacked. They must be stripped naked. They must be disgraced. And they must go to jail. If our Governor Obaseki, that every one of us fought for, is doing his job, then he must send them to jail. Because you are working for the people. You are not working for this devilish nurse, doctor, or the commissioner. They must be stripped. They must be forced to resign. After their resignation, they must be sent to jail. Because if you have a heart, you cannot accept this kind of video that you are watching right now. This kind of maltreatment cannot be accepted by anybody that have a heart. You must be devilish like the same commissioner for you to justify this video. You must be wicked, heartless. You must be satanic to accept or justify this video. But if you have a heart, you cannot justify this video. We will closely monitor Mr. Charles in case they sack him. We are coming back here to let you guys know. Because these are the kind of people we want in Nigeria. These are the kind of people we want in Edo State. These are the kind of people we want in this world that we live right now. People that will say it how it is. Fearless people. Brave people. You must be brave to do this kind of thing. Because you already know he might be sacked. His job might be taken away from him. Probably he might even go to jail. Who knows? But I don't see Obaseki to be that wicked to allow this man to go to jail. I don't see Obaseki to be that wicked to allow this man to lose his job. What I believe at this particular moment, as I'm speaking right now, is that Governor Obaseki is not aware of the devilish doctor, the devilish nurses, the devilish matron, and the devilish and wicked satanic commissioner of health in Edo State. I'm happy the governor of Edo State to expose these people right now. That's what I'm doing. You can join me to expose these devilish satanic people by sharing this video. That's all I ask for you. I didn't come on air. I've never been on air to ask anybody for money to run my media. I've never. Voluntarily, one or two persons normally say, oh, Naija Watch, I did bless you today. I love that. But I've never, since I was born, I've never been a pest to any human being. If I have been a pest to anybody, I think those people are my parents. Only before I become an adult. Check what is happening in your own state, Edo State, Benin City, right there in GRA. This is what is happening right now. Share this video. Since I mentioned share, now we have only 7 people that share this video, and we have over 200 people watching us across. We have only 7 share. Only 7 share. Look at the likes. You can see likes there. You can see this number, the margin. We have 35 likes. What do we call ourselves? Let's listen further. God bless you.
You can see. It's not even lost. That case note.
And this note is for individual person.
Yes, for individual persons. They have closed now, otherwise, maybe the person at this session would not have allowed us to see them. So, you see, you can see that there are sickle cell in Edo State that uses this facility. And at the end of the day, they are subjecting us to this tiny room with 9 beds. Hi! What a disaster. What a group of persons that has no pity for their fellow human beings, especially to those that are sick, especially to those that are suffering from sickle cell disorder, a disorder that we didn't know anything about. Sickle cell disorder is just a genetic disorder. It is not our making. It is not like HIV and AIDS that you acquire by 5 minutes pleasure or whatever, or like any other sickness you went to acquire by yourself, for yourself. No, sickle cell disorder is a genetic problem. We didn't know anything about this disorder, and the state government has resolved in treating us this way. It is a shame for the state. It is a shame for this nation. It is a shame for the country Nigeria that we are from. It's a very big shame for us. It's a shame. That is all I have to say now.
It's really painful. Well, I'm about to round up this video. Like I said, I'm going to meet with the relevant authority to also know the reason why they are treating our fellow Nigerians like this. It's actually not a good thing. It's not a good thing like what we have seen so far. This tiny room with 9 beds serve people from across the 18 local government area of Edo State, and that is so bad. That is so bad. Well, I'm Lefty Samuel Osagbinawaya, reporting directly from Sickle Cell Center, GRA Benin City.
All right, we round up right there. For some of you that were calling earlier on, I'm going to take just 5 calls and I'm rounding up because I'm not happy. To be honest, I am not happy. I am not happy. If you are privileged today to have a good life, you should be grateful to God forever. Don't look down on those that are not privileged like you. It's very sad. People are in pains in Nigeria. I'm broadcasting right now from Lagos. I know what people are passing through. Like I've always said, knowing the system is different from being part of the system. Every one of you that are visiting Nigeria for 1 month, 2 weeks, a week, and fly back, and you come twice a year, you think you know the system. You don't. You must be part of the system before you will understand the system. It's very, very pathetic to know what our people are currently facing. It's very, very pathetic. If you're calling in, please call in right now, because I don't know. I think somebody's trying to call in. Yes, you can call it now. I'm going to wait for just 30 seconds. I'm rounding up because we have another broadcast right now. We have another broadcast with Kashi. Kashi will be on air. You know, our new Nigeria Watch presenter. She will be coming on air immediately I finish this. So if anybody's calling in, call in right now so that we can move on with the next broadcast. So everybody, please let's join hands to support Kashi as she coming on air to build her confidence, to deliver more for us. Thank you. I can see good comments right there. Thank you very much. We have a caller right now. Let's talk to this caller. Hello, good morning to you from Nigeria. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Mr. Najawash, good morning. I'm
Good
calling from Germany. Or good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Please talk to us.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say, what is the government of Houston talking about this situation right now? I don't know if you know anything, if it's because these people have to be first citizens, they have to take care of.
Yeah.
Because these people with sickle cell, if you don't handle them properly, they can give up so fast. I mean, they should take them with care, give them proper care. I don't know why mostly in Nigeria or in those states, they don't take human beings so serious. In Western country, you know how it is here. I don't know why. We are human, we are devil for ourselves. We fought devil is the devil.
Okay.
Is it the foreign countries has to take off our people now? Is it the Western country you are allowed to take off our citizens? Not that the money is not there. Not that the facility is not there. Why are they punishing people like this? I'm really disappointed. I'm just sad. I'm just disappointed. I don't know what to say right now. I'm just short of words.
Thank you.
Really.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Not just you. Everybody's sad. Thank you. All right. That's the only call I can take because of time. Okay. Let's support Kashi on the next broadcast. But we are going to continue to update you on this and what happened to the commissioner or any of the nurses or doctor will update you on this. Thank you very much, Najawash family. Please join us as Kashi is taking over in the next couple of minutes. Thank you and bye for now.